Welcome, everyone, to the Right Wing Dice Squad. Here we are the bulwarks of classical fantasy. We believe that orcs are evil, believe that gnomes are sneaky, and we believe when a preferred leader is removed as an option, it's understandable that the people would choose none of these as their option. Last week... I gotta wait to pause for your giggle because it's always a good one.
None of
I'm
the
sad
above.
that I'm in the car. I'm so sad I'm in the car and can't give my now trademarked head shake and scoff.
Neocon's gonna be sad.
Neocon's gonna be Bolsheviks. It is what it is.
Oof.
Last week, when we left off, our party had solved the riddle, finally, of the enchanted forest, found their way to the lonely tree, activated its powers, and received a magical map drawn onto a leaf. And it seems that they've also gotten a guide. Guide in the form of a ethereal, glowing red centaur that has started... Jesus. He's not making that much noise. He's ethereal.
I thought, I always expected to be Stephanie making noise, but it's inevitably Richard.
The ethereal centaur heads off through the fog with all of you in tow. And if there's nothing that you guys want to do immediately, who's carrying Reverie? I guess I need to know that.
I am.
Yeah.
Lilith.
Are you carrying him, or have we now graduated to the point where you're just dragging him along behind you because you have noodle arms?
Oh, I thought, did,
Echo?
Charles's Echo had picked him up.
I thought I was carrying him, and I just imagined it was fireman style.
Yeah, because I thought you said something about like.
I know Lilith
Yeah,
had him
I
because
just
he
carried
was
him around
poking.
in each zone and put
Yeah,
his body.
yeah,
in each
because you did the
zone.
puppets. Like
One
you've been the only one
Yeah.
holding him, as far as I remember.
Yeah, I was puppeting him to put his hands in the tree.
All right.
Playing
So-
D&D, hang out.
As you depart from the Tree of Loneliness and the fog there, you're completely enveloped in this dense fog that seems alive. Luckily for you, your path is illuminated by this glowing avatar of a centaur in front of you. Your magical guide, radiating ethereal light, cuts through the mist with an assurance that beckons you to follow. The map, Hilda, in your hand, artifact of the Feywild itself, drawn with meticulous care on the leaf that sparkles with veins of gold and silver, serves as your compass in this realm, where the magic saturates the very air. And as you move, you could see the shining, glowing silver on the map, showing your path. The thick, oppressive fog gradually begins to recede as you move further from the tree, revealing the splendor of an enchanted forest in gradual, tantalizing glimpses. For the first time since your arrival in the Feywild, the sun has moved position in the sky. Now on the horizon in front of you is transformed into a deep red orb, casting red shadows over the landscape. Seemingly undeterred, the centaur just marches forward,
I can take that.
following. The forest around is alive, not just with the strange ghost of flora, but with the palpable presence of magic. Trees with bark shimmering like silver and leaves vibrant greens. Gold sway in a gentle, otherworldly breeze, while the fey creatures watch from the shadows, their eyes reflecting both curiosity and mischief. As your journey through the forest ends, a breathtaking sight unfolds before you, the grandeur of a painted landscape. This, the Lavendula Expanse. Fields of lavender-like flowers stretch as far as the eye can see, their hues ranging from the deepest purple to the softest lilacs, gently undulating in the wind. The air is filled with their sweet fragrance, a soothing balm. Its familiarity calms spirit and washes away the fatigue of your journey, particularly for those of you from the material plane. It is here, amidst the endless fields of lavender, the Lavendula Expanse and its vast fields of purple gradually transition into a rugged terrain, where the scent of these wildflowers is replaced by the earthy aroma of trodden grass and distant clang of metal. The ethereal beauty of the Feywild remains, but now is tinged with anticipation of martial prowess and solemnity of a people prepared for conflict. Just ahead, you can see the Centaur war camp. Revealed as you approach, it's a sprawling testament to the Centaur's might and readiness for battle. The camp is strategically located with clear views over the surrounding landscape, ensuring no approach goes unseen. Certainly yours hasn't. Tents made from durable yet surprisingly refined materials dot the landscape, arranged in orderly rows that speak to a disciplined military hierarchy. Each tent is adorned with symbols that signify different ranks and roles within the Centaur society, from warriors to healers. At the heart of the war camp, a large open area serves as a training ground where centaurs engage in combat drills and test their strength and agility. The sound of hooves thundering against the ground mixes with the clash of wooden staves and the ring of metal as swords meet. Centaurs, with their powerful equine bodies and skilled humanoid torso, move with the grace and coordination that belies their formidable size, each movement a display of their martial prowess. At the perimeter of camp, defensive structures made from timber and stone showcase the centaurs' engineering skills. These fortifications, reinforced with magic and natural elements, blend seamlessly into the landscape, providing both protection and camouflage. Watchtowers manned by vigilant sentries rise above the camp, massive staircases to accommodate their occupants. As you draw near, you're met by a contingent of centaur warriors, their leader stepping forward, looking at you sternly and seriously. He is a warrior. His expression is stern and noble. What are you doing?
So we're just approaching, correct? Like we're not near them. I just see this person up there. Are we still following the centaur thing, or that thing is gone now?
Yeah, so as you approach closer and closer, these three centaurs come out to meet you at the front of their camp. There's not really a gate necessarily. There's some walls here and there. But there's just an open area. And three centaurs come out. The Centaur Avatar heads straight into the camp, into the fire that they have in the middle of the camp, and just disappears. And three centaurs are coming out to meet you.
Okay, I guess I'll be near the front, and I want to greet them to say hello. I was told to seek out Garaneth Swiftfoot. Have I come to the right place?
Yes.
Do you wave with your own hand or with Reveries?
Reverie is fireman carry over the shoulder, so it was just a right hand. What was that lady's name? The druid?
From the town that opened the portal for us? Good question. I've left a note taking to other people because it's refreshing.
I wasn't here for any of those, so.
It's a cheap excuse.
Yeah, what?
Elenia?
Helenia, thank you. Helenia told me to seek you out. I've been traveling quite a ways. I have to get back to the mortal realm, and I think my friend might be dead. Can anyone show me who Garaneth is?
I am Garaneth.
Oh, well, that is perfect. Do you know Helenia? She told me to seek you out because you might have answers for me for my mission and trying to get back to the. What are we calling it? This is the Feywild, and it would be the material.
Yes, yeah, material plane.
The material plane.
You have many questions.
Yes.
Do you have answers?
Yes.
Why are you here?
Well, Helenia sent me back due to what can only be described as just pure misunderstanding in the material plane, but more importantly, and I guess overarching, something's going. God damn it! I don't have my notes on what happened with the lore of why Puck sent me.
I'm doing important things for important reasons.
Very important things. You really need to know. There you go, broad. Dark forces are at work, and Puck sent me to the material plane to further investigate it. And I've been sent off course, or maybe on course. I don't know, but I know I can't stay here.
He holds up his hand. So many words to say, so little.
I'm good.
He looks around. He looks specifically at Echo, and then over to Bjorn. Is this your leader? You are led by a woman.
I would not characterize her as our leader. However, I do not believe that the major disqualifying factor would be her female genitalia.
So many words to say, so little.
I apologize. Allow me to condense. No.
What are you doing? Are you being corrupted?
Yep.
How did you find your way here?
There was a tree in the forest that gave a riddle so that we might find the sad, lonely tree and be taken back to the material plane. We wish to leave. No offense to your homeland, this place is awful.
He looks
That's
down.
true. It is an awful place.
Ah, the little one speaks. You come here not to answer questions, but to insult our home. Why should I help you?
I love it. Puck really seemed to think that something bad that was happening there would eventually hurt us here. And I think that's the main reason I need to get back.
Something bad, like what?
Oh, you're being such a dick. Let me look it up.
Just gonna roll up on a war chief and be like, yo, help me, dog.
Yeah, suck it up and, do what I tell you to do. But then I'll say please.
The forces of Shadowfell are moving against the celestial plane, and their first steps are in the material plane. That's what Puck sent me to further investigate, or I guess stop. And then further off, when we were looking for the Everwood bow, we ran into Hyven elves and Oni working with Drow, and everything has gone crazy. Things are not good down there.
Liriana will talk with you. You may be of some assistance. Come. He turns around and walks you guys back into the village.
I don't want to keep notes anymore. Having ever tried.
I thought we had all unanimously just expected Ricky to fill this role.
Sucks to be you, huh?
Yeah.
Ricky's a method actor, so he's dead right now.
It's called commitment, Charles. Fucking get with it.
Yeah, he wanted to stick his finger in the light socket, so he found out.
Shit, it shocked you.
All right. What the hell is the name of the Tauren homeland in the original WoW? Thunder something or another?
Thunder Bluff?
That's the one. This place is essentially Thunder Bluff, but on the ground. That's
Hell yeah.
That's what it looks like. There's massive tents that are made out of incredible materials. You have no idea how they got leather to do what it's doing and make the canopy that it has done, but they've got lots of wood, really intricate, really ornate. It does look like it could be taken down relatively quickly, but it has been here a while. He walks you into one tent. Let's see, who would know this? Hilda, if you're around, you can roll a perception check.
I am. You just have to let me get in the other room.
An 11-year-old with me, trying to get him into D&D. So, also don't say anything too wild.
Right on. Not ever coming from me. It's definitely coming from you, if anybody.
Oh, he's if you're going wilder than me is when
Charles,
I'm.
Oh, she got a natural.
I got a
20.
nat 20.
Okay.
Your God's
+3.
presence. Your God's
It's-
presence returns.
It's a good start. Immediately as you're walking up to this tent, you see the different symbols and the banners, and there's some familiarity with this symbol, and you know right away that this individual is a healer of some sort. They practice some sort of magic that is predominantly healing.
Okay.
When you head in, you see another centaur. This one smaller than the leader that brought you in there, and she's got long flowing hair, lots of braids in it, and in the braids there's charms and crystals. Very much a hippie chick. She moves with grace and serenity. She's got a slender frame, a little bit of an air of elegance. Her features are soft. Her coat is sleek silver, dappled with shades of moonlight blue. And as you approach, Garaneth approaches. Elenia, speak with these outsiders. They may be able to assist you. If not you, Erevan. I leave them in your care. She looks up from mixing some sort of a herbal potion of some sort, maybe, or just kind of grinding away at herbs and a little pestle and mortar. And what do you need?
I just want to lift my hand and point towards the dead fairy, and be like, to hopefully bring a fairy back.
I noticed you are some kind of healer.
It's not entirely beyond my power, but I don't have the required materials here for something like that. How long has he been dead?
It's hard to tell time here, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, in Fey time, a while.
Hasn't been terribly long, but time.
What materials would you require?
The most important is a large diamond. Very large. Very expensive.
I want to start rifling through Reverie's pockets to see all of the jewels that he has on him right now.
All right. He's got a bunch of shiny stuff, but I don't think he's got 1,000 gold diamond.
No, he does have that wand of enfeeblement, though. And a ritualistic dagger of some sort. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Again,
Hold on, let me check his sheet.
But
Where may we purchase a diamond?
purchase in the Feywild is not likely to find it. The satyrs, they like diamonds, but getting them to trade you for it without giving up something that you weren't prepared to give up is difficult.
Oh, hey, Danny. As you're rifling through Reverie pockets, you find that packet of dust that you also know from me. Right, Adam? She knows that it's favored heavily by satyrs. I assume since Reverie knows that, she knows it as well.
Okay.
Do you remember that packet of dust that I found? Yeah. Danny, you also find a large packet of some sort of psychedelic dust that satyrs love.
Well, I have drugs.
You certainly know the way to their hearts and their noses.
Would anything else be required beyond the diamond? I know time is usually pretty critical, and if he's not going to be dead forever, I suppose, or more.
The longer it goes on, the less likelihood that it would succeed. It's a complicated ritual, again, that I'm capable of performing, but I've just met you. Why are you here?
That's fair. Puck sent me to the material plane, and now I'm back here, and I think I have to get back there. I think I got maybe banned from a city for miscommunication at best. Humans are really not. Material plane is very odd in their rules. It's very structured, apparently.
I see. And you're trying to get back there.
I am. We are trying to. I forgot everything I said. I keep forgetting what my background is.
You sound like me in real life.
So-
your mother. It's in places.
So Danielle is turning into her mother. Got it.
Yep, that's what I said. You sound like me in real life.
Forces of Shadowfell have been at work, and I have to get back to get it further investigated for Puck. Melania seemed to be concerned that the Drow were working with the Oni. Was it are Hyven elves the one that they were the bad ones, or was just that city?
I think
No, that was-
that city.
That was a Wood Elf city.
Okay. So Oni, then? There's a group name I'm missing who's working with the Drow.
Something of the sun. Serpents. Maybe?
Serpents of the Sun.
Serpents of the Sun.
The sons of the seven serpents.
There we go. I'm trying my best right now, dude.
There were
I don't-
numbers
I don't-
and snakes.
How do I do better in the middle of the car than you do with your notes?
If you saw what my notes were, you would understand that quickly.
I don't know anything about
Melania,
these sons of the seven serpents. Obviously, I'm familiar with Puck. What your mission is, I couldn't tell you. I
what about
will
the
say that-
Everwood bow?
not familiar.
Hmm.
However, you traversing plains and wanting to get back to plains, I believe you should speak to Aravan. Here. He's 2 tents over. At the moment, I don't know what I can provide for you. But he may have a task for you and be able to provide something in return.
That potentially be making my.
Fucking hell.
Holy shit, Richard. Dude, Richard, you need to start muting your phone when you're not talking, man. So bad.
I'm gonna comment on the moon, like beams that are on her gown.
Okay.
I like the moonbeams that are assumed to be on your gown, as my god is of the moon on the realm that I'm from.
And which god is that?
It is Khonshu.
May the moonlight shine upon you.
Thank you.
If you excuse me, I need to attend to this. Depending on what Aravan may or may not be able to provide you, maybe I can work something with your friend, but I doubt it.
Oh, I'll never be hopeless. You're gonna come around to us, and I'm gonna say thank you and walk out of the tent.
I hope you can.
All right. You heading down 2 tents over. This tent is a little bit bigger, and approaching it, it's open in the front. Again, there's a male centaur in this one. This guy looks pretty fancy. He is not quite as big as Garaneth, but the way he moves around, his appearance is just striking. His coat seems to shift in color from really, really dark black to just subtle shifts of gray. And it's almost like it's camouflaging in the shadows as he moves around in his tent. He's got vivid violet eyes, and they seem to just flicker as he's looking around in his workshop, writing things down and moving stuff around. His coat that he wears is like a suit coat for a trapeze artist that's super short, just comes below his chest, and is open in the front. He's very muscular, and the coat that he's wearing has this faint glow of magical energy going through it. It's midnight blue and has silver runes all over it. And it seems, again, just like his coat seems to absorb the light of the shadows. Around his neck, he has a talisman that is spectacular, but is clearly very ancient. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach.
Are you Aravan?
If I am Aravan, who's asking?
Lilith, a very nice lady 2 tents down, said you might have a task and be able to help me.
She wouldn't have sent you here to help me if there was not a way for me to help you. How can I help you?
Fairy that not dead. I don't know if that's the one she meant. She wasn't very clear. I also need to get back to the material plane.
Don't deal with dead things. But the material plane, plane shifting. Now I understand why she sent you to me. What do you know of plane shifting?
Very little, but I have done it twice now.
To where and then back here?
Yes. To the material plane, then back here. 2 different ways. Puck sent me originally, so that was through the water. So I guess we could try that again. And then a druid sent me back.
Water's not important. At least I don't think so. Something's important. Tell you what. I know how to send you back. Do you know how to send something back that maybe doesn't want to go back?
It's like a trick, like you could just tie it up and then make it go back or threaten it. Is it a person?
I do so love riddles, but no, this is not a riddle. This is a genuine question, and it's not a rhetorical one. Do you know how to send something back that does not want to go back?
No.
Neither do I.
By force.
I like this one. You, big lad, what is your name?
I am Echo. It is short, but the
Echo.
length I have realized you are not a fan of.
You speak in riddles as well. Interesting. I didn't get that one. Must be a material plane thing.
Also, trickery.
Trickery. How do you trick that which cannot speak?
I want to like
We can show things to it.
try to hold one hand in front of the other and like pull one of my gold coins out, like do like a
magic trick.
yeah.
Oh,
And I'm just gonna say
roll a sleight of hand check. See how good this is.
you wanna know the best part? For some reason about fucking Rune Knights, I have advantage in that.
Trickery.
As soon as I roll, I will let you roll. As
Yeah,
soon as I
dirty
roll,
20.
dice will tell you.
That is fascinating. And if I was more inclined to like shiny things, maybe I would be interested. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't care for shiny things.
That was
What
more
thing are
just
you
an
trying to get
example of making things appear as they are not.
A good example, to be sure. Maybe you can help me, but you're all looking a little worse for the wear.
Yes, I might die.
A good night's rest would be good.
Indeed. Come to me again tomorrow. I may have a task for you. If this task goes well, I can send you back to the material plane.
Could we also negotiate? We were told by the other person that you might be able to assist her having the stuff she needs to bring back the dead fairy.
Always offloading her work to me. What does she need?
Crystal. That's large.
A
A
diamond.
diamond. That's large.
No, I cannot get you a diamond.
Can you get anything
Do
that
you
would
mean to say
substitute
you cannot,
in the ritual?
or you will not?
Cannot, will not, shall not, would not, could not.
Do you know where the sabers are?
The sabers.
Is that what they're? What are they?
Satyr.
Oh, satyrs. Do you know where the satyrs are?
Clearly not from this plane.
There's fucking lightsabers here, bro.
I was thinking more like saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, well,
I know I missed some shit, but
I'm
like,
a-
what realm did we jump into?
I'm a bigger nerd than you guys, apparently.
He's looking around for a wall of swords. Like,
Yeah, right.
If I were to look up this party, I would see two of you from the Feywild who know this place, and yet one from the Feywild is dead. That's dangerous here, and he should know this, and yet he is dead.
He really
send-
likes to learn things the hard way.
Learn it he did. Perhaps it was his final lesson. For if I sent 4 material plane creatures after satyrs in hopes of finding a diamond, I fear you would lose everything on your back and everything in your mind.
I mean,
Is that a risk
Well,
you're
got
willing
to
to
tell
take?
you, I do like having at least a little bit in my mind, so I'm not particularly thrilled about that prospect.
They do say
but
ignorance
we've
is
got
bliss.
really good drugs.
What did you say?
I tell you what. You finish this task for me. I'm not even going to speak of the task. I'll wait till you've had a good night's sleep. We'll see how well you handle sleeping, and then we'll talk in the morning.
Sleep.
Okay.
Where should we sleep?
You might as well take my sleeping tent. It's large enough for all of you. You'll be a little cozy. I'll be here working. Now that I have some potential assistance. Yes.
See you in the morning.
Cheers. Points you to his tent. It's right across from where you guys are at. Again, it's significantly smaller than his workshop tent. Significantly less adorned. There's not as much stuff in there. It's just a little desk and fur rugs essentially laid out through the whole place as like a kind of carpet. But it's like the whole thing is his bed. Total, it's about 15 feet by 15 feet. Circular tent. All of you you'd fit in here, but it would be kind of tight.
All right. Snuggle-a-buggling. Saying my goodnight
I
prayers.
What did you guys do with Reverie, by the
toward
way?
the perimeter of the tent.
Lilith still has Reverie.
You're just carrying him around?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I propped him up at the entrance. Just kind of put him over there. It's just
Full on weekend at Bernie's.
What'd you say, Bjorn?
I'd like to snuggle into the perimeter of the tent, where I imagine his ass and/or balls don't typically snuggle.
Okay.
And go to sleep.
You got it. Anything else you guys are doing before going to sleep?
No,
No, I just said a prayer.
Sentry watching the door.
You got it. So all of you lay down. Lilith, you get your standard 4 hours, and you're good. You wake, rested. Still the red light outside. Again, not terribly unusual in this place. Time is more of a place than a thing that passes here. In this area, in this valley, it's basically essentially perpetual dusk. You're totally fine. The rest of you, I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker.
It's a natural 1 plus 1.
Okay.
14.
Okay. I'll roll it for
Caesar.
Yeah, he's good. He's got a dirty 20. And what'd you get? Bjorn, what'd you get?
Sorry, give me a second. Get truth my camera.
Oh, wait. Everybody gets to add 1 to theirs, by the way, because you're close to me.
Oh, so a natural 1 plus 2.
All right, you got it. So, Echo failed. You said you got a 14, Hilda?
I got it. Yes, I got a 14.
What did you get, Bjorn?
A 10.
Got it.
You add 1?
11. Got it. So, let's see. First up would probably be Echo. Echo, as you awake, you feel rested. You can go ahead and click your long rest. But the strangeness of this land is taking its toll. I need you to roll a d6.
3.
Okay. The emotional extremes of this place are really taking your toll. I need you to roll another d6.
3.
Inexplicably, you were overcome with a tremendous amount of sadness, and you were searching in your soul. Do you even have a soul? Are you actually a dwarf? Is this place the first place that you've come to that maybe revealed that? For the next 24 hours, your charisma score is reduced by 2.
Did he get his max HP back to normal
No.
by long resting?
So it's minus 21, right?
I believe it was, yeah.
Okay.
I've got you here still. Yeah, you should be at 51 max.
51, yeah.
You know what's funny is I just said 10 because my shit hadn't loaded yet, but I just rolled it and it was a 9 plus 1.
Excellent. I need you to roll a d6.
I got my full long rest, right?
You did.
Okay.
And
I
you're...
was like, sorry to put one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
3.
3. Roll another d6.
6.
The emotional changes that are going on, they're so wild to you. You wake up and everything about this place is just bringing you uncontrollable laughter and joy. For the next 24 hours, it's impossible for you to take any action serious or to concentrate on any spells. And you suffer disadvantage on all stealth checks.
What does taking action serious mean?
That's RP. Up to you.
Yeah, like so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So Richie's drunk the whole time. Or Bjorn's just super drunk.
I'm basically the robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well, Richie's reverie.
Hilda,
Just less gay.
I need you to roll a d6.
All right.
You guys all failed, by the way. Except for Caesar. Caesar passed.
I got a 3.
You guys don't want to roll anything else? All right, roll another d6. I got so many other options here.
I got a 6.
Uncontrollable laughter. Unable to concentrate on spells.
That's great for my character who's
Disadvantage
Judge Dredd.
on stealth checks.
Disadvantage on spell checks.
Stealth.
Okay.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth. Okay. And uncontrollable laughter. All right. That's going to be unique.
You guys wake up rested. All of you got your long rest.
We're all rested.
Yep.
All right.
Can you change my HP?
Can I go find that
yeah.
one lady who said she could potentially heal the fairy?
Yes. You remember her tent? You go over there.
I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hello."
Hello again. Hopefully you were able to find what you were looking for.
I believe so, but I am here for another reason.
Well,
So, we went through the forest and there were these watchers.
yes.
They murdered the fairy. However,
Wait,
while I was valiantly...
the Watchers murdered your friend.
Yes, he went to fly directly at them to say hello, I believe, and then they murdered him.
No. Your friend killed himself on the Watchers.
Are we in there with them?
Did you
I
go?
believe we are saying the same thing two different ways.
Oh.
It's an important distinction. The Watchers will watch you. If you leave them alone, they will do nothing more.
I do not believe he understood that.
Pity.
However, we fought a watcher and it hit me, and for some reason my circuitry does not seem to be able to get to full capacity.
You killed a watcher.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
You are more powerful than I thought. Yes, you are cursed.
That sucks. Can you remove curses?
I can. For a price. The materials I need, I have, but they are not easy to come by, and they are not cheap.
What is your price?
Typically here in the Fae, things are traded. What do you have that's valuable for trade?
Allow me to check, and I want to turn around.
Okay.
And look through my
Please tell him fairy wings.
look through my things. I have 7 of those rainbow quartz crystals. I want to pull those out. And then I still have 80% of a basilisk tongue and stomach that we have not done anything with. And I'm just going to like set those out and be like, these are things.
The basilisk tongue is gross at this point.
It's stomach.
It is funky. It smells terrible. And as soon as you flop it out, it's just, oh.
Doesn't even know what that is.
I have use for that. Please leave it outside.
So I'm gonna go put it outside, and then I'll show her the 7 rainbow quartz crystals.
Fascinating. I don't know the properties of these, but it's interesting enough. You could leave 2 of them with me?
I will leave 2 of them with her, and I will remove the basilisk tongue and stomach from my inventory.
How many days? It's like 4 days?
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Gosh, it feels like 4 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. She's like, just let me put my things away. Go sit in the center there. I will perform the ritual, and you should be good.
And I will go sit in the center.
You got it. So she does. She sets the things aside, brings over a couple incense things, and just
Light is awful.
lights a bunch of incense sticks and makes a circle around you of this slowly rising blue smoke. It smells very pleasant. Seems to be all for show, because when she's done doing that, she just comes over and touches you on the shoulder, and woof, immediately you feel better.
Do I go to 51 of 70? Do I remain at 51 of 74, or does my health just go to 74 of 74?
Let's give you full health. You might need it.
Okay. All right. So I will stand up and be like, the bartering system here is much more pleasant than the material world. I have been trying to get rid of that very useful basilisk tongue and stomach for, in the Fae time, a while.
Maybe there are not enough skilled craftsmen in the material plane.
Very true. You do seem skilled. The pageantry of the smoke and pleasant aroma was very, very nice. I appreciate your services.
Thank you. Your friend, if you choose for me to go down that path, it won't be as easy as that.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
The person that you sent us to said that he is unable to secure a diamond. Is there any place that you are aware of that we could secure a diamond or kill things for a diamond or steal a diamond?
As fascinating as things are here in the Fae, diamonds are much more of a material plane thing. They're rarer here than they are in the material plane. They are very shiny, and things that like shiny things would be more likely to have them. But there's no guarantee. And any satyr you talk to who says they have a diamond might or might not.
If we get a diamond in the material plane, is there any way through your rather impressive skills as whatever school of magic you claim that we could contact you?
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Maybe. I'll have to think about it. But maybe.
Okay, and I stick my hand up for a high five because I just assume, having seen Lilith and Reverie do this so much, that's like the standard greeting. And goodbye.
She knows, and she does come up and gives you a little tap, but seems a little confused about it.
I look forward to seeing more of your skills. Good day. And I just want to turn and walk out.
You got it.
So since I'm in such a joyous mood, I wake up and I look over at Lilith and Reverie there, and I'm like, he's so cute laying there stiff like that. I've never noticed till now.
I totally forgot that was a thing, so when I come back into the area where they are, I want to be reminded.
He's just so cute.
By and be like, oh, crying file.
Calm down. It's all pretty funny if you ask me.
It's a great day.
Death is never funny. I feel great sorrows. We all know you don't have emotions.
But look at him, he's so funny.
The best part is now Lilith is the only one who's not actively emoting, and the rest of the party is.
Yeah.
Lilith is a serious one now.
Lilith is in full
What season are you in?
summer.
Switch that over.
So I guess we have to go bumble on over to the tent to see what our task is today.
So Angry Lilith is watching two people. Angry Lilith is watching two people laugh at Reverie's death.
Yep.
I'm gonna nudge Hilda and point towards the corpse of the fairy and say, he was always stone-faced, wasn't he?
Like this.
Look at him. I'd like to start peeling his smile back, on his body that's obviously going into rigor mortis, to see if I could make a permanent smile. And I want to say, why so serious?
Lilith is gonna walk by and pick him up and just be like, "You guys pick the weirdest times to be fun."
But it's a fun day.
And I'm already out. I'm walking to the other tent.
I'm walking with her with full head down, as people are talking too loud when we pass on, be like, shh. Shh.
What's the matter with your brother? He's not laughing with us today.
It's got a bit of a stiff neck.
Hopefully it doesn't end up like Reverie.
A little cold on the inside.
As you get
On
to
to today's adventures.
Erevan's tent, imagine a horse that had tripped and fallen and just sort of stayed fallen, but then there's also a man's body on top of that that's just splayed out on a desk with the rear horse legs still up in the air, just crashed, totally unconscious on the desk as you guys approach.
He fought a watcher too.
What is going on in here? Oh, good lord.
I think he's dead.
No, Jolt starts awake. Oh, good.
Thank God you were not dead.
We thought you fought a watcher.
What?
Like the little one.
They woke up in a weird mood. Ignore them. What was the task? We need to get Rev to the material plane or to someone who can fix him.
Oof.
What a word.
I'm afraid the longer you stay here, the more likely these types of things will occur to your friends. The material mind is not meant for this place.
Material schmerial.
I mean, I wish they would have been like right now. This isn't.
All right. So, I'm sure you noticed approaching the camp that we have all bases covered. We can look north, south, east, and west, look towards the sun, away from the sun. We have everything covered. Got a good distance to the lavender fields. Very few things can sneak through there or sneak up to us. Unfortunately, there seems to have been some sort of a rift opened
On the ground.
to the west of here, towards the mountains, where the land is a bit drier.
I was gonna say the rear.
Hmm.
Do you know what else
You
is
two,
dry? Your humor back.
Could you two do me a favor? Stand over right there for me, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
stand anywhere you want.
Just wait a moment, and then poof, he casts silence on you.
Oh, yes, you're very good with your hands.
You guys are just making like gesture noises now.
Yeah, we're doing.
Lilith is now laughing. Oh, that's hilarious. Rev. Oh. This is.
Crying file opens again. Rev.
We can't talk, Richie.
You're in a silent.
We're silent, Richie. We can't
Richie,
talk.
you're silenced. You have to put yourself on mute.
Yeah, we're silent.
Oh, okay.
We can pantomime though.
Yeah, just do that in the camera.
Yep.
Some sort of a rift has been opened.
I'd like to be clapping and laughter.
I can't explain what it is. It's, as you approach, it's just a tear in the sky. It's not very high off the ground, only 15 feet or so, but it's a tear that is pulsing with some sort of energy. There seemed to be something around when I approached. A horrible beast appeared and slayed a few of my members that were out exploring with me. So I galloped back as fast as I could. They're dead from something. Yes, I need you to go investigate this thing, find out what it is. And if it's true that you've killed a watcher, maybe together you can kill this thing as well. And help me find a way to close that rift. If you're able, I will send you back to the material plane.
I am currently rolling on the floor with Hilda, and we are both slapping our knees in laughter.
That could take a long time.
Real knee
Silent
slappers.
laughter.
You know of no other way to bring back my companion, and if not, then I'm gonna have to leave him here with you. If you can you watch him? He should be fairly memorable.
You want to leave your dead friend here. You don't
I
want to
can't rightly carry him with me to
bury
kill
him.
someone.
He's small enough to where I could put him in my bag, right?
Probably.
Can I just like try to like pick him up, like very like a child that just like lost a goldfish, like just like
Well, it seems terribly inconvenient if I'm trying to bring him back to like bury him and then have to unbury him until we decide that we.
Oh,
in fact, can't.
Right, you're trying to bring him back. I understand. Yeah.
I'm gonna cross his arms and pull his legs up into like the fetal position to where he's kind of like a ball, and use his wings around
I'm literally
him and
rolling on the floor in tears.
tuck him in my bag.
Why are you bringing him back?
Solid companion. 10 out of 10. Best pranks you've ever seen. Real mood lightener.
Fair enough. In any case,
So it arguably could be my fault he's dead. I mean, I did make
I see. Well, do you accept?
team. I look at them rolling on the ground and
I've probably knocked over a
Is
few
that just
things with my
crying and-
rolling and laughter.
The sooner we leave this place, the better.
okay. All right, big guy. Yeah, we're ready.
I'm glad you got a good night's rest.
It wasn't good.
You're going to need it.
Do you have any health potions?
What?
Anything that would help me kill this guy. I was terribly not prepared to be sent back here.
No. No. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it
I know.
slayed 3 of our centaurs. Granted, they were scouts, relatively young scouts, not terribly prepared for meeting such a... I don't even know how to describe it.
Where were they slain at? I guess we should start there.
Near the rift,
Okay.
towards the mountains. Head west.
All right, Echo, let's head west. And
I don't know which way west is.
And take these ones with you. And whoop, he drops his silence.
Health potions. Maybe we should go back to the healing lady. She might heal us all for a while. She is a potion maker. She was stirring that who knows what in her who knows hootie.
Stevie, I don't think you could hear health potions if you were in the silence, can you?
I thought I just couldn't speak.
Yeah, I don't think
It was just a non-speaking thing.
No, I thought he
just said
cast
you can't
the spell
speak.
silence.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he just did speak.
Wait a second, I didn't think dead people could talk either.
Ooh, got him.
I just thought you said I couldn't speak.
Dead people aren't talking, which is why I said Steffi, not Hilda. Bitch.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought.
Damn,
I thought
you
you
got
said
me.
you just can't speak.
All right. What are you guys
Yeah,
doing?
it says creatures are deafened while inside. Yeah.
they are
I'm just following Lilith, but my shoulders are like I'm easily like a foot shorter with how much I'm slouching.
So could I not hear in that conversation, Adam?
No.
Okay. Disregard.
All right, we're going west.
All right. I will follow the leader of our pack.
So you guys
Mom
head
always
out.
said in a situation like this,
What's that?
walk. You just hear Lilith mutter to herself. My mom always said I'd end up in a situation just like this.
Your mother said your friends would die? She sounds awful.
She can be.
It makes sense. This realm is awful.
romantic.
I've been in worse.
Do you guys think that I have a soul?
We all
I
have
do.
souls.
I think you do.
Your soul's funny.
Remember when you lined up all those statues and they looked like they were having sex? Only something with a soul could do that for sure.
Souls were having sex? Statues were having... Oh, yes. I remember in the cave. That was hilarious. You put them all there facing. So when the new guys came in...
I'll take
You
your
guys,
word
we should
for
probably
it.
be careful though, because this sounds like extra dangerous. So like, be on the lookout. And I'm just walking that way, looking for any traps or signs of where these guys died.
You got it. So you make it to the edge of the town.
We're not muted. We laugh, talk.
You make it to the edge of the town and start heading out the side of the town. The centaurs give you no second glances as you walk through. Everybody's kind of aware that you're here.
Hey, Adam, so I didn't get your text until just now, so I responded.
All good.
Has anyone else noticed they got their dicks hanging out?
Like,
They're
give
like
me 1
humans,
second. I
but
just got
they
back to the
have their
computer. Let me.
penises. This is very uncomfortable for me, but I find it hilarious.
They're almost the size of you.
So, one of the strange things that you notice running into the town from this direction is a human. First time you've seen a human out here. Seems to be moving at a very, very fast clip, and just the whole time he's like, I gotta go see Aravan. And Ricky, why don't you go ahead and describe what they see?
Excuse me, sir. Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a kind of a like a little bit on the short side human, like 5'3", 5'4", human male. His shocking green hair that looks like somebody touched an outlet, like it's all spiky, and then it's been like haphazardly pushed back down, like he was electrified. He's oddly he has a pair of goggles on his forehead, and he's oddly smoking, just slightly. You can see smoke rising off of him from no particular thing. He also has a weird backpack on with two articulated limbs that are like reaching out, and one's like reaching out randomly and then hooks back in. The other one seems to be carrying almost like a weird, it's like a weird square box of some sort. You're not entirely sure what it is. And then you notice popping out behind him is a almost like a spider-like robot. It's a round ball with 7 limbs, and it's about waist high. And it's just skittering around behind him, and you see it he looks down, he's pretty far away, so you can't really hear him except for but he keeps looking down, and the robot seems to be responding to him.
So we did hear him say we need to get to Avaron or Aravan.
Aravan, yep.
Human, we just left Aravan. Do you have news of the rifts?
What? Oh, the rifts! Yes. That's why I'm here. Do you know what the rifts are?
Yeah. We're supposed to go figure out
Look at the arms.
He must be fast. Look how smoky he is.
Whoa! You and he before he kind of oddly focused on Lilith because she was the one, not oddly, but he focused on Lilith because she was the one talking. But all of a sudden, you see him sort of taking his surroundings. He looks over and he sees Echo. You are a very large robot man. And you see him take out you see one of the articulated limbs reach into his pocket, pull out is the measuring tape. He just runs up, he starts measuring his height. And, that is a very cool thing. And then Adam,
That thing we talked about with the articulated limbs and Echo, does he need to roll a perception check because of his current mode, or can he just see it?
We'll figure it out. Let's roll. Just roll with it.
Okay, so like, Echo gets very close to Echo, and Echo, if you're paying attention, the metal's kind of shiny and familiar looking, and his articulated limbs.
Does it match my armor?
Yes.
I look up at him and I'm like, where did you get that?
Get what?
And I want to specifically reference the articulated arms that match the craftsmanship of my armor, pointing at my armor.
Oh, I made it. It's very cool, huh? He like pats back. Yeah, yeah, I made those. They help. They help a lot. You see the arm like dick out and pull out it pulls out a welding torch, oddly. And he like comes up next to you and he starts on your chest, he starts inscribing little runes. It doesn't hurt. It's just like there's a guy with like an articulated arm like carving a little rune into your chest.
I would appreciate it if you didn't ruin my armor.
Oh, this will make it way better. Make it better. Your armor's not very good. This armor makes it way better. Well, not way better, but a little bit better. Yeah, it's kind of good. And like, if you don't stop him, he's gonna keep going.
This is my heritage armor. My father gave it
He
to me.
just ran up and carved him.
Also, do you have any idea of a helmet that maybe you crafted that matches this armor set?
I do not. But here, armor, Charles, you now have. Let's see, I'm trying to find out where it actually talks about the infusions I have.
Yeah. Artificer, probably +1 armor.
Yeah, it's +1 armor. You now have +1 armor from him carving little runes on you with his blowtorch. And the thing, the articulated limb puts blowtorch back. You're like, hey, that's much better. Helmet? No, I don't know anything about it. Adam, do I know anything about a helmet?
Also, the music is a little loud. It's getting a little hard to hear you guys.
No. Really?
Yeah.
It did suddenly kick up.
Yeah, it got louder. I'm not sure if it's a new track or what.
What the hell? It's not. That's strange.
What's your character's name? So I can write that you're the source of this +1 AC.
Sparks.
Sparks. Rune. I point to my runes and I'm like, I also make runes, but they're not as cool.
Ooh.
Is that better?
There's a rune on each shoulder. Yes, it's better.
And you hear a little click from the box. Feywild, log day. The sun doesn't seem to move. We'll say day 3. Day 3. I have encountered a large mechanical being, and it makes runes.
He talks to a box.
Like, it turns it off.
Yeah, it has a rune basically in the center of its forehead, and then one on each shoulder pad.
How did you get here?
Do you have a diamond?
A diamond. I don't think so. Do I have a diamond? Wait. And you see, and you hear him like click a button on the little box, and you hear like squeaking. Like, no diamonds. Sorry.
I want to take Reverie out of my bag and be like, "Can you rune him to life?"
Ooh, no, I can't bring him back to life, but that's interesting. And he starts like playing with the wings. Like, oh, he's been dead.
He's playing with him.
How long has he been dead?
Better and better each time.
Like a day.
I don't know how time works here.
It feels
This
like
realm is very depressing to me.
Log entry 2.
Hilarious.
Log entry 2. This is the first time that I've encountered a dead creature in this realm for a specific period of time. We will definitely have to watch and measure rigor mortis. At the current time, he still seems to have full articulation of his limbs, and there is no stiffening.
I'm gonna fold him back up into his little like ball that I wrapped the wings around and put him back in my pack.
Note, because of his parry characteristic, he may be more limber than usual. We will have to compare this to him. Do you have any dead humans on you?
Nope.
Maybe you'll be lucky enough to be dead soon.
No, that wouldn't work because I can't run experiments on myself. That doesn't really work. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. So yes. Right. Rift. And you see like the robot the robot beside him comes up and pokes him. He's like, what? Oh, right. The rift. Yes. I don't know how I got here. I was in my lab and I was running an experiment and I was trying to combine two things and then all of a sudden, boop, I was here.
I hear a crowd.
I want to. How small is the robot?
It's like 2 feet tall, or 2.5 feet tall. Like it's about the same size as Rev.
I want to like get down and stick my hand out and say hi to it. Like, I'm glad to meet another machine.
It rears back for a second because like it's a very large thing coming towards it. It rears back for a second, but then when it sees that you're not moving, you're just kind of like holding your. I assume you're like holding your hand out like a strange dog.
Yes.
You see it like creep in and then sort of nudge against your hand, and it turns and looks at the human, and then turns back, and it nudges again. It just kind of keeps nudging your hand.
Yeah, and then I stand up and be like, "Can we please leave this realm? I'm not a fan."
We
Why
gotta
don't you
kill
understand? There's
that
some
thing.
interesting things with them. Have you explored yet? It's really cool.
Yes, exploration leads to
Big fan.
death.
Oh. Interesting. Well, let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you, and one of you has died. So I guess that is correct. There's a 1 in 6% chance of exploration leading to death.
That's just on the first day. The other days might increase the likelihood.
He talks a lot.
Echo, isn't it funny? He's rubbing on you like you're two human beings or dwarven beings, but it's because you are mechanical. I believe that it's sexual in nature.
The worst two people got the laughs.
That's what you did.
The dice did it.
Echo feels humiliated and just kind of stops talking. And he kind of steps away from everybody.
Oh, don't get the shame, brother. I love you still. Not like him, no.
The robot.
Maybe Echo had baby.
The robot. The small.
Can I start playing battle music, like different sounds of combat that I've experienced, like out of my mouth, just playing that, like soothing to myself. So it's just like swords clanking and it's like random words like flank.
So when you went backwards, the robot started climbing up you. And
I have a spot.
Immediately when the sound of battle sounds start coming out of you,
I told you,
teeters away.
it's a gay robot. Gay robot
Teeters away
sex.
very fast.
Lilith, are you continuing on?
Yes.
I'm following Lilith.
Wait, where are you guys going?
To find the rift. We have to. Averon wants us to investigate what killed all those people at the rift.
Lilith, you didn't make confetti come out of Reverie.
Everyone knows that's with decapitation. You're ridiculous.
Oh, damn it.
So you, So you're gonna go investigate the rift.
Yes.
Fascinating.
I am walking as I say this. I have not turned around, so I'm assuming you're following.
Yeah, he's now walking along beside you.
I missed a little bit of this. I'm having internet issues. I'm sorry, but where is Reverie's corpse?
He's
Back
in
in
my
the
bag.
tent. Oh, it's yeah, that's
Echo
right. It's in the
has
bag.
him folded in his bag.
Okay.
With his hands crossed and his feet bundled up like a little ball.
So the 6 of you, well, the 7 and the fairy in the bag, head west. It's not hard to find. It does take you guys a little while to get there, but it's quite easy to see as you approach. It looks like there's something cut into the sky, but it's distorted. The light distorts into it and out of it, and occasionally you can see what looks like a crack in the very existence in front of here, like it's a physical thing that just opens up, and you can see something on the other side, stars or something, just blue light. Occasionally there's some shadows that move in and around it. There's some fire that bursts from little areas of it. All in all, it's about 50 foot long, this rift that just is different. There's different things happening. The water spurts out, and you'll see wind gusts and lightning, and again, fire. Very, very, very strange occurrence. But as you're approaching it, there's just a humming noise that you hear, like static of an old TV. Just. You guys are about 600 feet from it now, but as you approach, it gets a little bit louder. This humming noise. What are you
Can't
doing?
tell if it's coming from the actual rift itself or from some area around it.
Yeah, it seems to be. As you get closer, it gets a little bit louder. So it seems like it's coming
Excuse
from
me,
the rift.
Happy Blue Woman. Happy Blue Woman, why are you wearing broken armor? You know that's very inefficient, correct?
Hilda, he's talking to you. I'm sure you forgot about this. You put on plate armor that you never fixed.
I did. It's broken. I couldn't find anybody to fix this armor. No one is talented enough to fix it.
You just get it hot. You been about. That's silly. You see me after this.
I want to look for any signs of where these guys died because you said it was near the rift, and I'm assuming there should be signs of 4 centaurs dying.
There's not. Looking over there, you don't see it. There's something underneath the rift. Again, this thing's about 15 feet up in the air. There's some rocks strewn around, right? The area that you're in is basically an arid landscape. There's very little vegetation, if anything at all. Most of the rocks are red and dusty. But underneath them, underneath the rift, there's rocks or something that you can sort of see. You're kind of far away.
I'm going to be cautious and I guess keep going towards it. I want to see what that is.
As you get closer, I need to roll a perception check.
You cut out what?
I need you to roll a perception check as you get closer. Oh, shit. You guys are back. Can you hear me again?
Yeah, we blinked for a minute. Yeah.
19.
19 on perception. So you hear this, and then you'll hear something that sounds like an explosion, sort of, but it's like a muted explosion, just. And when that happens, you can see this massive black shadow, just not in the rift necessarily, but around it. It appears for just a second. You're like, whoa, what the heck was that? As you approach closer, keep going, you hear that sound again, and then poof, you see another massive shadow of something, but it was in a completely different place from when you saw it before.
Hey, I saw your text, so I sent you something back.
Do I have any reference in my mind of if I've seen anything like this before?
No.
You guys, I have no idea what that is, but that shadow is moving around on the ground with that sound.
Do they dance here in the Feywild?
One more word, and then slap you sillier than you already are.
But I have heard, he said, the shadow is a punishment for burning coal.
The shadows just come to take us.
How far are we from the rift now?
You're about 500 feet.
Oh.
Can I pick up a rock or something, and the next time I see that shadowed area appear, I want to throw it in it?
Yeah, you can try.
That's what I want to try to do.
All right, are you going to stay still, or are you going to be walking forward?
Huh?
Staying still, or are you still walking forward?
Keep walking forward, I guess.
All right. And what are you doing, Bjorn?
I'd like to be telling the echo or controlling the echo to show up where the shadow is.
It's five.
To disrupt.
It's like 500 feet away.
Oh, never mind. My mistake.
Okay.
I want to ask Sparks.
You don't know my name.
Sparks. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Gentleman that carved into Echo's chest. You said something about my armor. Do you know how to fix it?
He looks a little bit confused. When you address him like that, he turns like, yes, I do know how to fix it, Miss Person with blue hair who's wearing broken armor.
My name is Hilda. What's yours?
Oh, people call me Sparks. I don't really know why. That's just what they've always called me. I mean, and you see like the articulated limb like just starts spraying randomly with his little blowtorch. No clue why they call me that. But yeah, that's what people call me. They call me Sparks.
All right. Put it down then. Well, maybe sometime you could fix this broken armor for me.
Oh, sure, yeah. And he starts like trying to take it off.
I'll let him take it off. I'll take it off. Let him have it.
And it takes 10 minutes to doff a full plate armor.
Yeah, the point is that
it takes 10 minutes to doff the plate armor. Are you taking it off now?
Yeah.
All right. You begin to take it off. Lilith, you're walking forward. When you see the shadow, I need you to roll a ranged attack.
I was honestly expecting Steffi to say no.
Nope, I'm in the getting mood. All funny.
So just like an unarmed strike, or with like.
Roll a dexterity. Roll a dexterity check.
That's 18 plus 21.
Yeah, you're able to throw it, and it goes pretty far. But it's way too short. You don't have the arm to hit it from this range. You're gonna have to get closer.
Did I see her try to hit it?
Yes.
Can I pick up a stone and be like, "It's the only thing I'm good for," and like launch it?
Well, you have to wait for it to appear again. But yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are approaching closer then. 300 feet, 200 feet from the rift. Now, in this area, Lilith, where you're at, you're pretty sure that it can pop up close enough to you for you to strike it, and certainly for Echo to hit it.
I'll pause and watch and see.
Where are you at, Bjorn? Are you following them?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm following Snake Ring.
All right, so they're approaching cautiously, so I guess right around this time is when Hilda's got her armor doffed.
I'm consistently throwing the echo in front of me, though.
You got it. Right now, in this moment, you hear, and it appears 30 feet in front of you, Echo and Lilith. I need you guys both to roll your attacks.
18.
Hey, Adam, if it matters at all, the
Natural 1.
the steel defender cannot be surprised.
The what?
If it matters at all, the steel defender cannot be surprised.
You got it. You said 18, Charles?
Yes, sir.
So the rock leaves your hand in an instant, right? This thing only appears for about half a second, but as soon as you hear that noise, you're ready for it, and then launch the thing. I need you to roll damage. It's I just roll a. You threw a rock. You throw it pretty hard. Just whatever your roll a d4 and add your dexterity.
Also, I apologize, but I'm gonna have to hop off within like the next 10 minutes for sure.
Okay. Well, we may have to pick this up another time.
I won't lie. I'm not. I have company over, so if we're getting
we may want to
off
wait.
in 10 minutes, I'm just gonna get off as well.
I have work in like 6 hours.
All right. Well, let me wrap this up in 5 minutes and leave us on a cliffhanger then.
All right.
Roll that damage for that. Did you already?
It was 4.
4 damage. So right as this thing appears, this shadow, as you're closer to it and really focus on it, you see it is a massive creature of some sort. Huge spreading wings of some sort that look like shadows themselves, just shadowy mist, long arms, fiery eyes, and an open mouth with lots of fangs. It's terrifying looking, and it takes that rock. And when we get back, you guys can roll initiative.
Okay. Mom, unclick your armor because you're not wearing it.
Yeah, I just go here, right?
No. Go to inventory and take it off. So that's your armor class now.
And this is what you guys will be looking forward to next week.
Fudge, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I apologize. There's no way I can.
It's all good, brother.
Any longer without hating tomorrow.
No, I get it, man.
So Adam, when you had the centaur ask, how do you get rid of something that you don't want to get, or how do you get rid of something that doesn't?
Hang on,
leave?
before we debrief,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta close this out. And I'm a little disappointed because I had lots of battle music prepped. This was gonna be good.
Sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
It'll be super good Friday because I'm off. So.
Word. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. It was a quick one tonight. It was a lot of fun. See y'all later.